I recently did a video about how to start your day the wrong way. So I thought for balance, I would also do a video about how to end your day the wrong way. So if you missed the video about how to start your day the wrong way, I will link it now above so you can go and check it out after this video. But let's go right to the end of our day. We've had a really busy day. We've been working hard. We've been dealing with children, whatever we've got going on in our lives. The end of the day comes and it's our time finally to relax, to go to sleep, to restore ourselves at the end of the day. So what do we class as the end of the day? Well, that could be from the time you walk in the door or you finish work or your kids are in bed. Whatever you class as the end of the day is your starting time to relax, to just chill and calm down and set yourself up for sleep. So what's the wrong way to go about doing that? Well, if you've watched the video on how to start your day the wrong way, you'll probably guess what the answer is going to be. It's scrolling on your phone, but it is something that so many people do every evening and every night when they get into bed. Now, if you've watched other videos of mine, you'll know I'm not someone who hates scrolling on my phone. In all honesty, I will have a little scroll every single day. I'm not telling you to throw your phone in the bin or delete all the apps off your phone. Absolutely not. I love a scroll too. But I also know if I scroll too much, it doesn't relax me. It doesn't chill me out. It doesn't end my day in a fulfilling way. And I'm sure you feel the same. If you spend all your evening scrolling on your phone, do you feel satisfied that you've used that evening productively or calmingly, relaxingly? Have you used it in the right way? If you truly ask yourself that question, the answer is probably going to be no. Because the thing is, with scrolling on social media, often we are filling our minds with lots and lots of different types of content. Some of it will be humorous and fun and joyful, but a lot of it will also be negative as well. So we might be making ourselves angry. We might be making ourselves sad. We might be making ourselves get worked up over something. And that's not a relaxing way to end our day. Also, of course, there are so many other activities we could be using that time in the evening before we go to bed to do that will bring more joy to our life, bring more health to our life, bring more satisfaction to our life that is not scrolling on our phone. And if you really class the very end of the day as being that moment that you climb into bed, hands up, let me know in the comments. Let's have an honesty box in the comments. Hands up if you are someone who gets into bed and then has one final scroll, one last little scroll before you go to sleep. Except the problem is it's an infinite scroll, isn't it? So there's no point at which it says to you, okay, Sam, put your phone down. It's time to go to sleep now. Because it carries on and on and on and on and on. And I speak to so many people who say that their sleep has been impacted by their phone because they get into bed with the intention of going to sleep, have that one last scroll, and it can go on for an hour or more. And that's the time that they could be sleeping and restoring themselves ready for the next day. And not only is it keeping us awake in that sense, in that we are getting into bed and scrolling on our phones instead of going to sleep, but it's also keeping us awake because we're feeding our brains and our eyeballs full of blue light. And blue light will tell us that it is daytime. It's not nighttime at all. Don't go to sleep. Don't be silly. It's daytime. Stay awake. And that is going to either affect us falling asleep, or if we're tidy enough, we'll still be able to fall asleep, but it might impact us waking up in the night. So it's really limiting our sleep abilities. So not only is scrolling impacting our sleep, but it's also taking away that relaxation time. It's taking away from us from doing activities that could be bringing joy or health to our lives. So what then should you be replacing it with? Because it's such a habit, isn't it? If it's a habit to get into bed and scroll on your phone, then chances are it's going to be difficult to just get in your bed and not go near your phone. Similarly, if it's a habit to sit on the sofa on the evening scrolling all night, then it's going to be tricky to just sit on the sofa and not scroll. So it's really important instead that we replace that habit with a different habit. So it might be that you fully immerse yourself in something you're watching, a Netflix series or a film, rather than scrolling at the same time. It could be that if you want to sit on the sofa, that you do something productive at the same time. For example, I like to crochet. Like right now, I'm making a baby blanket for my upcoming new nephew. So it's something productive because I'm making a gift while I'm watching telly, while I'm watching films, and so on. Or it could be that you switch off screens completely and you do a workout, or you have a nice stretch, or do some yoga, something that's kind of quite calming and relaxing in the evening. Or it could be that you just simply turn off screens and chat to the people around you, chat to the people you're with. Or it could be that you maybe try journaling. Journaling is a really good way of kind of releasing the day and processing everything by writing it all down. What happened today? What did I do? What worked? What didn't? Get it all out there, because actually that's really good for sleep. We're not then getting into bed thinking about it all, because we've got it all down. We've written it all out. And then when you get into bed, think of an activity you could do that could replace looking at your phone in bed. I mean, I'll let your imaginations run wild with that, what that activity might be, but I'm going to suggest other one, and that is reading. Reading has really declined in adults over the years, really since smartphones have become a huge and big part of our lives. And there is nothing more relaxing than picking a book at the end of the night, having a little read before you go to sleep. I do it every night, and I personally find actually that as I'm reading, my eyes are getting heavier, I'm feeling sleepier, and when I put my book down, I'm ready to just switch off straight away. Alternatively, you could maybe use your phone for something good instead and play a meditation. So YouTube has lots of sleep meditations. Similarly, I love Insight Timer, which is an app that also has lots of sleep meditations that you could put on, and you could just meditate yourself to sleep instead of scrolling. So let's not end our day the wrong way. Let's end it the right way. Let's do things that fill us with joy, that bring us good health and well-being, and let's stop scrolling on our phones. And if you would like to use your phone less, then I definitely recommend that you try my course, Reduce Your Phone Use, which is all about doing exactly that. It's not about throwing it in the bin. It is about managing your use of your smartphone rather than it controlling your use. And there is both an ebook and a video included within that. So if you prefer to read, you've got your ebook. If you prefer to watch and listen, you've got your video. And I promise you, it will definitely help you reduce your phone use. And I'll see you in another video. Take care.